Let's take a look at the elements of art that we'll be using in our artwork today. We're going to start by using lots of lines, and we'll use those lines to create different shapes. We're going to use color to make our snowmen pop against our winter skies. And we'll also be incorporating texture into our snowman's arm. We're going to begin with a frown line that reaches out from the edge of our paper in towards the middle of our paper. Add on a small vertical line, and then use that as a helper line to get back to the edge of the paper. This is going to create the bottom of our snowman's winter cap. We're going to use a rainbow arch up towards the top of our paper, and then you can decide on any type of texture for your winter cap. I like to use vertical lines to make it look like it's knit. And then you can choose any type of design or pattern that you like to fill your cap with. I'm choosing polka dots, but you can use any shape, line, design, or pattern. For our snowman's head, we're going to use a curved line. Start your pencil at the edge of the beanie that we drew for our snowman and curve right down and off the edge of our paper. We're going to give our snowman a carrot nose. Create a sideways triangle from the middle of his head that goes right past that line for the edge of his face. That line will become one of the lines for our carrot texture. I like to use slightly curved lines and then connect the back of the carrot. You can choose any style eye that you love to draw to add 2 eyes onto our snowman. I'm going to use pebbles or rocks for my snowman's mouth, but if you wanted to do a more traditional drawn-on smile, you are more than welcome to make that artistic choice. Now that our snowman has a face, let's give him a scarf to keep him warm. We're going to use a smile line that starts a little bit below our snowman's head and follows his chin area. Then we're going to bounce up towards the snowman's neck to create our scarf. We'll be able to use any type of line you want to add a detail onto your scarf. To finish out the snowman's body, you just want to use a rainbow arch and go down towards the bottom of your paper. After that, we need to suggest the bottom of our scarf, so we're going to add on a little rectangle, and don't forget to add on some fringe and the design. If you have space on the body of your snowman underneath the scarf, you can start adding in buttons. I usually use a medium-sized circle with 4 baby circles on the inside. For his arm, you want to come out from the body with a long, straight line. We're going to use what looks like a big V or a big W to create his stick arm. Inside of the stick arm, you can use short, long, wavy, or straight lines to add on that wooden texture to make his arm really look like a found object. Let's move on to our negative space, or our winter sky. Inside of our winter sky, or our negative space, I like to use T's and X's to create a base for a really beautiful snowflake. You can then customize your snowflakes by adding on different tips. This snowflake I'm doing right here has a Y tip, or a V attached to the long line, just like the letter Y. This snowflake has circles at the bottom of each line. You can experiment with your snowflakes or combine them, it is completely up to you. But I would try to add at least 4 large detailed snowflakes. Fill in the remaining space using circles, swirls, or baby snowflakes. Now it's time for color. Just like the Rita Lab we watched earlier, Snowmen at Night, we are going to add on that blue shadow to our snowman. It'll help him look round and wintry, just like the illustrations in the story. You can use any blue, and just make sure you are extra gentle as you are coloring in that tiny shadow along the edge of your circles. You can do this on your snowman's head and on your snowman's body. You can choose any color orange for his carrot nose. And then choose any color you would like to start adding details and vibrant, bold color into your snowman's attire, his winter hat, and his scarf. Don't forget to add some color to his buttons and his arm. When you're all finished your snowman, you can start moving on to your sky. Try to use wintry colors. So those are blues, purples, indigos. You can even get some silvers if you have it at home, or gray, to make it really feel like a cold winter day or a cold winter night. As you fill in the sky, make sure you double check for your white spaces, and you can even blend colors on top of each other like you see me doing in the video. This is going to create a super wintry sky. Great job! You're all finished.